Hey guys, and welcome back to the PurpleFoxChannel. Here are today's shoutouts. It is to Urban Chickens. Be sure to check out their channel, and without further ado, let's just get on into this video. So you guys, this is a very special video. This is my first ever collab on this channel, and it is with Hershey Drawz. Most of you know her, and if you don't, definitely go check out her channel. She is this amazing art YouTuber here. She has just such an amazing, very cute art style, and her videos are just so bingeable. I definitely recommend checking her out. Her channel and her video, basically the other half to this video, will be in the description below. I'm doing monthly collabs, so if you would like to collab with me, my business email is in my about section of my channel, and check the description for more details. So what we decided to do for this collab is the Scribble challenge. So we each drew each other's scribble. Hers is going to be right over here. And we're supposed to make some art out of each other's scribble. And to be honest, I had no idea what to do with it. The only thing I could kind of imagine drawing with a human was to like completely turn it upside down. So yes, the rings of my sketchbook are on the other side today. Showing this page is going to be so chaotic for my very soon coming sketchbook tour. This is one of the last few pages in my sketchbook. I don't have very much left, so be sure to look out for that. So my idea for this person was basically just to have a very elaborate collar for whatever they were wearing, and I decided to do like a yellow kind of color scheme, and you'll see why in a minute. But with the scribble, there was just this like jutty outy part kind of thing. I'll leave it up here again for reference. It was next to the head shape, which is why I thought of like a collar. So I ended up going with a goddess, like a sun goddess basically, because I wanted to do like the background full of plants and like botanical little doodles, because one of my sketchbook goals was to do a lot more backgrounds, and I didn't do that at all, so I'm trying to redeem myself. So me and my big brain decided that this goddess was gonna be a sun goddess because like sun, plants, you know, connection, photosynthesis, like all that stuff. So I decided to do like a kind of like a gradient dress from like a really light yellow to kind of like a darker orangey red, and I used the colors blender. I never do that, but for some reason I decided to do that. Trying new things, this is a good thing, people. But yeah, the colorless blender actually really helped, except for the fact that I got a lot of yellow bled through on the next page because of that, because colorless blenders are basically straight like rubbing alcohol kind of thing. So that definitely contributed to a whole lot of marker bleed through, but overall I think it was worth it. I really like the dress at the very end. And since it's like a goddess, I gave her like a goddess physique, if that makes any sense. Like she's very tall, very large, like all that stuff, kind of like overpowering and, you know, domineering. But yeah, after that I moved on to the background, and to be honest, this was just like, it did not look good until the end. I'm still kind of skeptical whether it looks good or not, but it took a while for it to kind of get to the state where it was before. I did like some foliage in the background and some foliage in the foreground, and then this like circle of like flowers, and it kind of like directly behind her, if that makes any sense. Of course, when I use markers, I just leave them all on my desk and don't ever decide to put them back, but with the magic of editing, I basically got them out of the way. I used a lot of colored pencil, mainly because I didn't want to waste all the ink in my markers just to color in the entire background, but obviously I forgot to do that for the main part of the sky, so yeah, that was great. I also didn't feel like using a skin tone kind of color for the goddess's skin basically, so I just colored it in with a colored pencil and then used the colorless blender, and then gave it really light purple kind of accents. It's kind of like blush and shading, but like with purple. I think it worked pretty well because now the goddess's skin doesn't like differ too much from like her hair or the centerpiece, basically the dress. So yeah, I think that worked pretty well, honestly. I liked using the colored pencils, and I think it just gave a lot of texture to the piece in general. So something that I did for this piece that I usually never do is I used the extra small Faber-Castell Pit Artist pen. I never use it because I think it's in the size 0.1, and I always feel like when I use them I'm like breaking it somehow, or like smushing it too hard, or like just damaging the nib in any way, but it's honestly still holding up after the longest time that I've had it for. So yeah, comment down below if you like using the super duper small fine liners or not. I'd also just like to say thank you guys so much for 150 subscribers. Like, it means so much to me that so many people actually like are interested in my cringy voiceovers and even cringier art style. So yeah, thank you so much. There will be a sketchbook tour for 200 subscribers. You guys will get to pick if you want my most recent one first, this one over here, or my very first one. And back to the foliage, I am lining it with my fine liner right now, and I don't outline every single section because I just think when I don't do that, it looks much more natural. I had a variety of blues to choose from to color the sky, and I chose this one, and I think it just really set the whole mood of the piece, but I didn't put any colored pencil under it, so I used quite a lot of ink from that poor marker, so RIP PB1. So after I finish the sky, all I do is take a light brown colored pencil and lightly color in the ground, and then I go over that with, I think it was YR1. And after that, I was done with the entire illustration. This was a really fun collab to make. Be sure to check out Hershey Drawz. Her channel and her video, the other half to this collab, will be linked in the description below. For you guys who stayed to the end, here's a sneak peek of the scribble I gave her. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!